This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Thursday, October 16th. Mostly sunny and warm today with a high of 86. A few clouds will dot the sky tonight with a low of 67. Here are today's headlines. Dallas police officials said Tuesday the department had surpassed its recruiting goal set by city council members earlier this year, hiring more than 300 recruits since last October. Deputy Chief Jordan Kalunga told members of the city's Public Safety Committee, the body of city council members overseeing police, fire, and emergency management operations, that the department hired 330 recruits and officers over the last year. The committee roundly celebrated the milestone, calling it a sign the department's stepped-up marketing and hiring strategies are beginning to pay off. Their praise came against the backdrop of a police and fire pension funding crisis and two charter amendments, Propositions S and U, approved by voters last year that changed how city government operates. Proposition U requires the city to hire a police force of up to 4,000 officers. The department said it had 3,280 officers and recruits as of September 30th, and move half of any new revenue year over year to the pension system and public safety initiatives. It also mandates that starting pay and benefits be among the most competitive in North Texas. Proposition S requires the city to waive its governmental immunity and allows any resident to file a lawsuit alleging the municipal government is not complying with the charter, local ordinances, or state law. In other news, Dallas-Fort Worth-based Aligned Data Centers will be acquired in a deal valued at $40 billion, one of the largest such transactions of the year and biggest ever for a data center company. The Artificial Intelligence Infrastructure Partnership, MGX, and BlackRock's Global Infrastructure Partners announced they will acquire 100% equity in the Plano-based firm from private infrastructure funds managed by Macquarie Asset Management and its co-investment partners. The Purchasing Investment Consortium is backed by BlackRock, Microsoft, and NVIDIA. The company will keep its headquarters in the Dallas area. Aligned CEO Andrew Schaap and the existing team will continue to lead the firm. The transaction is expected to close in the first half of next year. This is AIP's first investment, part of plans to deploy $30 billion of equity capital, with the potential of reaching $100 billion, including debt. Next up, developer Scott Beck will not confirm whether representatives of the Dallas Mavericks are scoping out his Valley View Center property for a new NBA arena. But with 110 acres at the corner of Preston Road and Interstate 635, it is one of the largest undeveloped properties in Dallas, with clear potential as the basketball franchise moves on from the aging American Airlines Center downtown. The Valley View Center site is a sprawling dead zone with plenty of hope, but more than a decade of promises for transformation that have not yet materialized. With its location between downtown and the suburbs and its spot within the city's 450-acre international district planned for housing, retail, and a central park-like green space, real estate hawks see the old mall site as an obvious candidate for the hometown team's future. The senior vice president of research for Partners Real Estate firm said, "It makes a lot of sense for it to have a stadium there. It checks all the boxes. It's as perfect as you can get. It's just, is that where they want to go?" Dallas Mavericks CEO Rick Welts declined to answer whether the team was considering Valley View, but said it hopes to decide on a new home early next year. This story is part of a special report, State of Play, which examines the suitability of key North Texas locations most likely to be considered as a potential home for a new Dallas Mavericks arena complex. Read more at dallasnews.com. And Califa de León, the only Michelin-starred taqueria in the world, is heading to North Texas to delight taco lovers. Find a pop-up featuring the cuisine of Califa and celebrating Mexico City's inimitable street food culture beginning today at 6501 Hillcrest Avenue in University Park near Southern Methodist University. It will be open from noon to 9 p.m. every day until the 28th. El Califa de León was honored for a second time in June by the Michelin Guide as the world's first, and still only, Michelin-starred taquería. It has been a culinary institution in Mexico for more than half a century and is renowned for its minimalist approach, featuring a single counter that accommodates just a few diners. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.